Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jasmine Tiara and thanks for stopping through. Today's video, honestly, we're just addressing the elephant in the room. I've been gone for a couple of months now. Not sure if y'all miss me or not, but regardless of, here I am, and I just want to talk about where I've been, so stay tuned. All right, if y'all see me looking down, I do have some video. If you see me looking down, I do have some notes here just on things I definitely want to touch on, things I want to talk about. It has been a whirlwind of, like, how many months has it been? I think my last video was February, end of February, early March, so like almost 7 months. It's been a while, regardless of, it's been a while. And I just want to talk about it. So to start off, we can start off with the last video that I made. I think that video, it was like Valentine's Day. I did a photo shoot with one of my good friends here. His name is Chris. If y'all need any good pictures, go to him. He's amazing, he's great. But within that video, something I did not talk about at the time was I was laid off from my full-time job. Like at the time, you guys knew I was working 2 jobs, so that was a blessing in disguise that I already had something else there. But being let off from my job was very hard in the beginning, and I think I like realized a lot about myself and just on like how I view job security. And basically it was just very, I think it was unhealthy. I think I put a lot of faith in having a job. You know, and in the title of the job and like accolades and stuff like that. Like I felt like I held that all to a very, very high standard. So when it was stripped away, it really caused me to look at myself and to look at how I was viewing a job or how I was viewing work and things like that. So I ended up having to go into waitressing full-time. And again, I just have to put emphasis on the fact that it's been a blessing that I've been able to work as a waitress full-time and my bills are paid. I'm in need of nothing. Like, I'm not in need of one thing, and I'm just so blessed and I'm so thankful for that I've still been able to live my life. I saw a TikTok and it was saying like the water's running, the lights turn on every time I hit the switch. I can turn my key to get in this apartment and it lets me in. Like, there's a bed to sleep in, a closet full of clothes, a car to drive in, gas in the car, food in the fridge. Like, you know, there's so much that a lot of people may not have. And for me to be in this situation and still have all of those things, I'm blessed and I just can't complain, you know? Like, I can't complain. Of course, this isn't ideal. I didn't see myself being without a job for this long. It has been trying, but also it's just been very, I don't know, like it has its days. Some days are trying and other days are like so easy. It's just like, oh wow, like this is cool. Again, I think back and I'm just grateful. I think I have a lot of gratitude for it. So I'm blessed to say the least. The day that I found out, I was a little distraught, but it wasn't too bad. I think the initial reaction was just like, oh wow, like that's crazy. I kind of saw it coming with all of like the budget cuts for like government funding and stuff like that. I knew that it possibly could happen to me. I just wasn't thinking that it would. So it happened that night. I was going to bed. I think that's when it hit me the most. And I actually have a clip here. I'm not so sure if I want to share it, but you know what? I think I'm just going to be vulnerable. I know there's somebody out there that may be going through what I went through or what I'm going through, and you know, not knowing how they're gonna get through it, not knowing what it looks like or what it could look like. So I'm gonna let y'all in my business. I'm gonna cry on the internet. I'm warning y'all, I'm crying on the internet, okay? Like, crying on the internet, but I'm gonna just let y'all see it. You know, I feel like every person who has gone to do great things, every person who knew that there was more for them or whatever, I feel like they all have a video like this, and I believe that for myself. I believe that I'm gonna have so much more. Like, it's like I can see it and I can put my hand out and I can touch it almost. So yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna play the entire video because it's really long, but I am gonna give y'all a little clip on what I was feeling in that exact moment. I actually have not watched it back, so I'll be watching it back with y'all for the first time. So yeah, here we go. This is how my February went. don't know at what point this will be posted, but today, February 6th, I was just laid off from my full-time job. Y'all know I work 2 jobs. I was laid off from my full-time, and I feel like this kind of happened right when I was coming up for air. I know I'm gonna be okay. I know I'm gonna be okay. However this plays out, there's like a little beam of fear, but I'm reminded that God doesn't give us a spirit of fear. So, you know, even though I'm sad, extremely sad, I'm still thankful because I don't know. I don't want to speak in a way that seems that I'm already creating like a future of or an outcome of what this may be. So I don't even want to say too much, but I'm still thankful. And even though, like, you know, I'm feeling these emotions that I'm feeling, I know that when I get the okay to like share my full testimony start to finish, I know that I know it's gonna be so great, and it'll just help so many people. I know that none of this is about me and none of this is for me. But, you know, today is day 1 and, you know, the unknown. But I think it's like 2 a.m. right now. I can't sleep because I'm just like up thinking about like what I can get done tomorrow, what I'm gonna do tomorrow and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to talk, but I don't know, it's like I'm scared to say anything because I don't want to speak the wrong thing, or, you know, it's wrong wordplay, and that is in my heart. I am hopeful, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some rest. 2 a.m. I work. I got in this habit of saying like, oh yeah, I work my second job tomorrow. Go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow's a longer night. But yeah, do that tomorrow night. And yeah, in the morning I think I'm just gonna like spend time doing all I need to do to just, you know, get things in order. I'm still taking my project management class, so I have an assignment I need to do for that. I don't know, y'all, I'm rambling, like I'm not saying much. I truly believe that nothing that I've gone through and nothing that I'm going through will be in vain. And it's like I don't want to say I feel like I'm not catching a break, because I know there are people that have it way worse than me, so I still want to be thankful. I still want to be thankful. express gratitude. But I just ask that God helps my unbelief. Because I'm kind of scared. But I know if he dresses the lilies with beauty and splendor, how much more will he clothe me? And I believe that, and again, I don't know when this video in particular will ever make it anywhere, but I'm making this video because I know this isn't the end of my story. I know that God has something good in store. I don't know what it is yet. Oh God, I don't know what it is yet. But I believe and I'm gonna have faith that this whole thing is gonna just turn around. It's gonna turn around and it won't be long. It won't be long. I'm going to stay firm in that it won't be long, because it's gonna come through, and I'm not moving until he does. It's scary. I'm in day 1 and I don't know what the next couple of weeks are gonna look like, but I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna believe that it gets better. Like tomorrow I'm gonna be a step closer to the testimony. The day after that I'll be another step closer. The day after that I'll be closer. Like this won't last long. It won't last long. It won't. I'm never gonna stop crying. So, well, I will. Let me see. That's what I was talking about earlier. Let me watch my words. I will stop crying. When I cry again, they're gonna be tears of joy, because this is a test. The devil is just trying to see if I'm gonna shake, and I'm not shaking. So he tried to do his biggest one, but I'm not moving. So I'm gonna go. It's been like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go, and I will see y'all later. All right, if y'all are crying after that, I am so sorry I took y'all there. I'm so sorry I took you through that, but y'all were right there with me. Y'all felt it in the moment. That was real time. That was real time reactions. I think it was within that like first week or that first night. I can't remember what day I made that video, but I know it was within that first week for sure. And yeah, emotions were high. I didn't know what it was gonna look like months from then. I mean, quite frankly, I don't know what it's gonna look like months from now, but I truly believe that I serve a God who's a provider. I serve a God who is just gonna like continue to guide my steps and guide my footsteps and just put me in the right position. So I worry about it some days, but most days I don't. And today's one of my optimistic days. Wait. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep it going. I was about to address something that is obviously like obvious, but we'll wait. I'll address that later. All right, so fast forward to March. In March, I was really just trying to figure out, God, what do you want me to do? What is it that you want me to kind of like, what is it that you want me to work on right now? Because I don't believe that things just happen, right? I believe that God allows certain things to happen to get us in certain positions and to just get the ball rolling on certain things. So I was just praying like, God, what is it that you want me to do? So I was at work one day, obviously my waitressing job, that's When I speak of work for the remainder of this video, I'm speaking of my waitressing job. So I was at work one day, and two of my coworkers, we were just all talking about like going out for dinner, just talking, catching up, like making some content, because we all enjoy doing content. But it was just something that I've just never been consistent with content. I love content, but I just can never be consistent. I don't know why, but I just can never be consistent. So we were all talking about getting together, just brainstorming ideas, actually filming while we went out. So we picked this place. It's called Pinky Promise, and y'all, we get there. I got there first, and I just see a bunch of people. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on at this place? Like, I walk in, and when I walk in, you know, usually when you walk into a restaurant, you see like a host stand or whatever. So I'm going up, looking for somebody at the host stand. There's nobody there. So I'm walking around, and I see, I think I told you the place was called Pinky Promise. So everybody's dressed in pink. Mind you, we're dressed in pink too. And we dressed in pink because we knew the name of the restaurant, and we knew everything in there was pink. So everybody's dressed in pink. And I'm walking around, and I found somebody, looks like they worked there. And I was just asking, I was like, hey, you know, me and my friends had a reservation for so-and-so time, da-da. And she was like, oh, like, we're actually having an influencer event here right now. Excuse me? You mean to tell me the place that we picked to go to film content because we want to be content creators, they're actually having an influencer event at the time that we go, and we're the only people outside of the event that reserved to be in that restaurant that day? You can't tell me that ain't God. In that moment, I was feeling so inspired, and I was like, wow, like, God, I'm like, God, you want me here. This was meant to be. Like, this, like, what? It was so crazy. So I actually have some clips from that event, and from like all the feels of that thing, and I think I even posted a TikTok about it. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, go follow me over there. I'll leave my name down here, so you can follow me there. But yeah, it was just so crazy. It was so crazy how that happened. And in that moment, I felt like God had answered my prayer of me asking him after I lost my job, like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What do you want me to do? What do you have for me? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? And I just felt like that was just confirmation. What other way can he confirm it? Like, I just felt like it was so loud and clear. That's so loud and clear. Did that start things for me? No, it didn't. It actually didn't, because I still wasn't consistent. Still didn't put out a YouTube video after that. I think I might have made that TikTok and then went away from TikTok for a while, but there was nothing. But you know what, y'all, let's see what happened at the event. I want y'all to see it. It was cute. It was all the things. Here you go. Or we look like we're supposed to be here. Oh, really?
To let us host this event here tonight. They will be having a series of different events coming up in the next few weeks that I'll tonight. Or honestly just doing consulting and like letting them know about our expertise on different things that we worked on in the past. Aside from that, we also have our event staffing. So I recently
How crazy is that? That's crazy, right? Y'all see how we in there, we look like everybody, we look like we're supposed to be there. They thought we were there for the event, but no, like, it was just God ordained. There was so much purpose in that, you know, like, and obedience too. I feel like that's something good to touch on and something good to talk about. Like, when you're obedient to God and like to what he says, you just see, it makes sense, you know, like he shows you what he has for you. It shows you like, this is why I told you to do that. This is why you were supposed to go over there, you know? It's so cool. So that happened, and that was in March, I want to say. I don't really think I have too much from April. I think April I was just staying down, working, grinding. I picked up a lot more shifts at work, so I don't even remember what I was working before, but I wasn't working a lot of days at all. Maybe I was working Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Friday nights, Saturday mornings. Now I'm working like 5 nights out the week. We get off extremely late, so a lot of the time I'm drained, I'm tired, and I find myself using that as an excuse as to why I'm not pouring into other hobbies as far as like content, or pouring into things that I should be pouring into, or things that I've always had a passion for. I just kind of stopped because I was using me being tired as an excuse as to why I was no longer doing those things. So I've been checking myself, but we'll get to that when we reach it. April was cool. I was just working, going through the motions, so trying to figure out life, and stuff like that. So that was April. Not too much really happened. May. So May is my birthday month. May is the best month out of the year. Y'all already knew that though. Y'all already knew that. May is amazing. May was busy too. I had a lot going on in May. I went to Chicago. Before my birthday, and then obviously celebrated my birthday when I got back. So me and my best friend, we actually not share birthday, but our birthdays are in the same week, within a week of each other. So a lot of times we do kind of do something together and just celebrate and stuff like that. So this year we went to Chicago, went to Chi-Town, and y'all, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I loved Chicago. Like, Chicago was amazing. I would go back to Chicago. Like, Chicago was a good time. Oh my god, I can't wait to show y'all Chicago. Chicago was beautiful. I loved it. Initially, I will say, before going to Chicago, I felt like I don't need to be taking no trip. Like, I can't afford to be away from work. I can't afford to be spending extra money. Like, I do not need to go to Chicago. But I felt like I deserved it, one, because I've been working so hard, and it's just so sad, you know, a lot of the time, just trying to figure out why my life was going the way it was. And I was sad with my birthday approaching. I'm growing a year older, and I'm a full-time waitress. I was not feeling good about that. So I was just really beating myself up about a lot of things. So I came to the conclusion, you know what, Jasmine, you are going to Chicago and you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna celebrate your best friend, you're gonna celebrate yourself, and it's gonna be amazing. Like, go. So I went to Chicago, and I'm so glad I did. It was one of the best decisions ever. So here's Chicago.
Only because you ain't here. Promise to please ya. If you own it, then it's treason. And I decide to go out swinging.
OMG. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. It's Jasmine Tiara, and thanks for stopping through. It's been months, but we're in Chicago, and I am with... Hey y'all. It's your favorite crossover. Yeah, we're in Chicago. We just finished getting dressed. Oh, waiting on the Uber. Oh, he here. Come on. I'm moving. Oh shit. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'll be back. Okay, yeah, as I was saying, we're headed to Alice in Wonder now. We just got here. Let's see. I'm gonna show y'all when we get in, but we're about to make some hats. Okay, y'all, so we are at Giardini's, and we got Caesar salads and cheesy bread.
Good deal.
Honestly, I don't really care for like a deep dish pizza, so we decided to just go with cheesy bread with a little marinara sauce. But we're kind of having regrets. Yeah, I'm having regrets because I didn't know. Yes, because I didn't know that they had individual deep dishes. So, but whatever. It's probably the same vibe. So it's cool. We about to dig in though. Alright, so we just left Alice in Wonderland. Show them the bag. The bag is so cute. Like, that is so adorable. So, we just left there. And now I'm vlogging on my phone because I forgot my camera battery at home and I want to preserve it as much as possible. So, we're tapping off the phone. But yeah, so now we're about to go to the Starbucks Reserve because the Alice in Wonderland thing was really quick actually. And we thought it was going to take a minute, but it was quick. So,
And we gonna get us a little espresso martini.
I need a drink. Starting the good vibes off, right? So yeah, that's what we're about to go do. I will see y'all at the Starbucks. Okay, y'all, so we are finally at the Starbucks Reserve. We're walking in now. I don't know. I don't think nobody in Chicago this weekend. 1, 2, 3. Okay, y'all, we're at Starbucks Reserve. We're about to try the espresso martinis. They didn't have Bailey's, so they didn't even give us vanilla beans or the little coffee beans.
Yeah, and they didn't give us the other cute glasses.
They probably
But it's
didn't
really
go.
busy in here, so they
They
made it
probably
pretty
dirty.
quick.
I like mine with Bailey's. Okay, y'all, we just made it back. Well, no, I'm lying. We've been back at the room. We're chilling, and now we're about to go back out to dinner. This is what I'm wearing. I have on this jacket from Ego, these Zara pants, this top from Fashion Nova. Honestly, I've worn the tops and the shirt together before, but I just put this jacket on because it's freezing. Then I have on my kitten heels. And yeah, that is the fit for dinner. Tomorrow it will probably look very similar to this again because this jacket is the only big one that I have. So yeah, I will see y'all at dinner. Hey y'all, it is day 2. We are about to head out and go get lunch. We're going to the Pizzeria Portofino. We're gonna walk. We've been getting our steps in. It's like a 24-minute walk though, so not too crazy. Yeah, so we're gonna go do that. Then we're probably gonna hit the Coach store, and then we're going to our boat ride, which I'm pretty excited about that. I think that's gonna be really cute. Scenic views. So yeah, I just wanted to come and let y'all know what we're doing for the day. So I'll see y'all out on the town. Okay, y'all, so I forgot to let you know we made it to dinner, well, to lunch. We're at the Pizzeria Portofino. We just got a girl snack. We got Parmesan fries and a Caesar salad. And then we're also gonna share a pizza and pasta. Two of my favorite things, so I'm excited. Yeah, we're gonna do this and then head to the boat. I'll let y'all know. Oh, we also got cute little drinks. I got what is it? Paradise in Pursuit of Passion, and Kiana got Aperol Spritz. I will check back in later. So y'all, we're on a boat. It's a lot of people. Let me show you.
The same way a Chicagoan will tell you where to buy your pizza when you did not ask him. Go to Giordano's. Go to Lumel River now on the main branch. You will feel it. 98 feet in height. She is 101 stories tall. Got condos, shopping, hotel, restaurant.
Oh, you recorded. I didn't even know.
Call it, the rest is history. Friends, as we transition from beyond the river into the turning basin, please to enjoy this.
Exactly. Do I need to even say anything else? Chicago was beautiful. We had an amazing time. We did so much. We saw so much. Being able to see the bean was really cool. One thing though, I'm sure I said it a million times in the video, Chicago was cold. Chicago was so cold. I had to go in Aritzia because Aritzia was the only place that had a jacket. I actually have one now. I wear this jacket all the time because this was in $100 little zip up. This was $100. But it was so cold and I had only brought one other jacket and it wasn't big enough. The first day we were walking around Chicago, my fingertips were frozen. I was shivering, like shivering. I was so cold. And I was like, in order for me to be able to really have a good time, I need to be warm. So I gotta get this jacket. So got this, and the rest of the time was a lot of fun. The boat ride was beautiful. We were able to like see Chicago. I actually saw so for my master's degree I got it at it's called the Chicago School of Professional Psychology, and I saw it out there and I was like, oh, that's so cool. It was nice to see that. And yeah, just to see like a different culture, eat some good food. I love pizza, so the pizza was really good. What else was good? What was it called? Portillo's, I think it was called. That was really good. It was a place I didn't hear about until after. I think it was like Harold's Chicken or something like that. I wish I would have tried that while I was there, but it's cool because I'm going to spend a block on Chi-Town. Beautiful, amazing time. I would like to stay longer next time I go too. Yeah, so that was really cute. I had an amazing time in Chicago. Like, yeah, Chicago was vibe. So moving on to my birthday. So we're growing a year older, and I don't know if y'all are like this, let me know, but I get birthday blues. And birthday blues, yeah, I think I've always had birthday blues, like for as long as I can remember. But I think leading up to my birthday, I knew for sure, I was like, I don't want to have a dinner because I don't want to sit down and have to talk about how this past year was or what I want for next year or how I feel, because I knew how I felt and it didn't really feel that positive. You know, I didn't feel positive leading into my birthday. It didn't feel good. I was feeling more so like grief, and I think I was grieving the life I thought I would have by this age. I was just grieving what I wanted, what I saw for myself. Like none of what I saw for myself I had, or I felt like I could even like picture it anymore, because it felt like everything was going an opposite way. So I say all that to say, for my birthday, I actually decided to have an adult arcade party, so to say. We went to a place here in Atlanta. It's called Your Third Spot. It's over, I don't even know the name of the area. Oh, I think it's called The Works. That's where it is. It's over there. It was amazing. Like, I had so much fun. My birthday was on a Thursday, so it actually wasn't packed, and I enjoyed that. Before we went to Your Third Spot, it was actually like what is it called? Food court. There was a food court across the street, so we went over there to like this cute little Mexican restaurant, and we had margaritas, we had some food, we had like appetizers and stuff like that. It was just so cute. Like, we had a great time. And then after that, we went over to Your Third Spot. I had 2 birthday cakes because, okay, it's so weird, but I'm used to like, or not used to, but I just don't expect anybody else to make my birthday a good birthday. I just, like, I know what I want, like, you know, and I know I want to feel a certain way, so I'm just gonna do it. So I bought me a cake. I know a lot of people were like, girl, why'd you buy your own cake? But I didn't think anything of it. It's not that I was like, oh, I don't think anybody cares about me enough to buy me a cake. I was just like, I'm gonna get me a cake. I don't know. So I went to Nothing Bundt Cake and got a strawberries and cream cake. So good, y'all. I love Nothing Bundt cakes. Like, I love, wait, I'm missing an important part. The morning of my birthday, I my hair off. I cut all my hair off, y'all. I'm a pixie girly. And honestly, cutting your hair really does just tap into, like, I don't know. It taps into something else. First of all, it's one of the boldest things I've ever done in my life because I've always had like a weird attachment to hair. And it's crazy because I've never had super long hair or anything like that, but you know, I've had enough hair to do what I want to do and stuff. And I've always wanted super long hair. And this is so crazy, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I used to have such an attachment to hair. Like when I was a kid, I used to have dreams about having long hair. I would wake up like, dang, I wish my hair was that long. Like, that's crazy. And it's so I've just always had an unhealthy attachment to hair. So cutting my hair off was really big for me, like really, really, really big for me. But it felt so good. It felt good to just like start over and to just release that. Whatever. I went the morning of my birthday, and when I first got it cut, I hated it because I was just like, ew, I'm not used to this. You know, you're used to like for events or stuff like that, you're used to having like a bust down, all this hair in your face, like you're used to that long hair, right? And not having that, I think it really does force you to like love all your features, love everything about you. And I don't think I was as ready for that as I thought I was. So initially I did not like it, but after I was hanging out with everybody and just feeling better, I just started to feel better about the haircut, feeling better about myself, and I'm glad I cut my hair. Excuse me. After I cut my hair, I actually haven't had a different hairstyle since. So since May, all I've been wearing is my pixie cut. I haven't anything. I haven't put in a quick weave. I haven't attempted to do anything else, like a wig, anything. This is all I've done. So obviously I have been enjoying it. Can't believe I forgot to share that. Fast forward. Yeah, so I got my own cake or whatever, and I get to the Mexican restaurant, and one of my work friends, Mika, she actually bought me a cake, and I was like, oh my god, I got 2 cakes. That's crazy. That was so crazy. But y'all, the cake I ate, everybody had like 2 slices of each, so it was beautiful. It was like a beautiful birthday. And I think a lot, you know, like, I don't consider my job nightlife, but I guess in a sense it kind of is. But when I think about Atlanta nightlife and like working in it, you know, you always hear horror stories about the girls that you're going to be working with or whatever. But y'all, when I tell you God did his biggest one with my work family, like, it's just beautiful. I love everybody that I work with. We all connect on different levels, and we're all so different, but like we mesh so well. Like colliding all of our worlds together has just been a beautiful thing, and I believe God was strategic about that because he knows how big I am on community. And for me to be in a season that I am in and to be able to go to work and enjoy the people that I work with, it's more than what I could have imagined, I'll tell you that. So I am so blessed. Like, we had an amazing time at your third spot. I actually have a couple of videos from that too, so spend my birthday with me, y'all.
Only because you ain't in.
The girlies always got to do a little touch.
Promise to please ya. If you're open fire, then it's treason. And I decide to go out singing.
Get to the material. That girl, they got girl, grab that girl. You look at
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Get it?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, so as you saw, it was amazing. It was wholesome fun. Like, it was just laid back, it was lax, it was chill, it was everything I wanted and more than I could have imagined. I really just wanted to put my hair down and relax. The theme for the birthday was athletic wear. I didn't want people to overthink anything. Like, you don't have to go buy no outfit, whatever. Like, just come cute in your athletic wear and let's play some arcade games. And y'all, it's so funny, I'm not competitive, I'm not big on sports, I'm not big on games, anything. Y'all, why did I win every game I played? So I just felt like, because it was my birthday, I was just winning. I was winning and it was so much fun. Like, I had an amazing time on my birthday and I was not expecting to have that much fun, but it was so much fun. So much fun. So I'm thankful that I'm here to see another year. I'm not sure what next year is gonna look like, but I pray that I'm blessed. I pray that I'm in good health. I pray my family's in good health. And yeah, I don't know. I do pray that life does look different, and I pray that, you know, I'm walking in what God has for me and that I'm just basking in it all or whatever. So yeah, we'll see next May. Come next May, you know what, I'm gonna say it. Come next May, I'm gonna have a praise report. Come next May, I'm going to have a testimony. And I mean, I'm kind of telling a little bit of my testimony right now. It's just testimony part 1, but my camera cut out. But yeah, I'm gonna have like so much to share with y'all come next May, so I'm so excited about that. All right, so now we're fast forwarding to June. What happened in June? June, I was back to really working, staying down. I did go home to Halifax, Virginia. I visited home and saw my family. That was beautiful. I actually went home for my great-grandparents. Both of their birthdays are in June and their wedding anniversaries in June, so we got to celebrate them, their love, their life. It's such a blessing to still have your great-grandparents. Like, it's amazing to know that, like, they've been here since before I was born, you know, and they raised me, helped raise me, and watched me, and I've been able to grow with them. And I don't know, it's just so beautiful when I think back and I look at their life and look at how they've aided our family and just their legacy. It's beautiful. It's beautiful that they're still here. Yeah, there's not even much to say about that. I feel like that's just a blessing, you know. They're my great-grandpa, he's like in his 90s. Yeah, he's in his 90s, or he's just turned 90, something like that. I don't know the exact age. And then my great-grandma, she is in her late 80s. So it's a blessing, y'all. It's a blessing to have them. So I had an amazing time celebrating them. Me and all the family, we all got together and just had a celebration for them. So many people came. It was so crazy. It actually rained. It rained that day. It rained us out, but it was still so beautiful. We were all just huddled up under the tent together, still eating our food, still talking, still chilling or whatever. And you know, God is amazing. So I'm gonna share this too. My great-grandma, the day of the party, she just was not feeling well at all. Like, she just wasn't herself. Yeah, she just wasn't feeling well, whatever. So she wasn't really, she was obviously like present during the party and stuff, but I know she just didn't feel her best. So actually when I got home, I was hearing they was rushing her to the hospital and stuff like that, and she wasn't really even like walking too much on her own. Like, we were kind of helping her get around. And so when I got back to Atlanta, I heard that she had They rushed her to the hospital because they couldn't figure out what was wrong. They ran some tests, figured out what was going on with her, and y'all, she is just up now, back to herself, moving around. Like, it's just such a blessing. Such a blessing. Like, God is amazing. God is so good. And you know, it's evident that they have, you know, kept him first in their marriage and their lives, because it shows, you know. Yeah, I don't know, that was just like a mini praise report. I just felt like that would be nice to share. That God be working miracles, okay? So yeah, so that was then. Mind you, you know what, before I go into that part, I'm just gonna show y'all the family event, show y'all what we did and all the things. So here's the celebration. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Jasmine Tiara, and thanks for stopping through. We're on a road trip today. We're headed to Virginia. My great grandparents we're having them a surprise love and celebration little situation. So yeah, it's gonna be really cute. That's where I'm headed right now. It's currently 11:54, basically 12 o'clock. So I need to get on the road. I'm gonna be driving all day. So I will see y'all in Virginia. Okay y'all, so it's honestly, I've been in Halifax now for a full day. I'm oily, but we are getting food, and then we're about to go, and I am so oily, and we're about to start getting started to set things up.
The other idea was better, but
for the most part, but yeah, I will see y'all soon. Okay y'all, we are headed to the family function. It was supposed to start at 2 p.m. It's 3 p.m.
we never saw anything on time.
Exactly. Y'all know how black people are. Say hey, man.
That's not what I was sweat on my face.
Child, can't even see the sweat, but whatever. Neither here nor there. We're about to get started. These are our little shirts. And I tied mine in the back, and then I have on like a little tennis skirt. You can see, but yeah.
Pull that all that shit.
Look, Katie. The reason get by was sometimes Teal just rolled it out. Man, I get happy in that.
Because it's a beautiful, it's like a love story. Like the Bible is truly a love story. Like,
yeah, so I was a family member walking around with the camera in everybody's face, taking pictures, stuff like that. I posted all the pictures on Facebook for everybody to be able to go back to and see and stuff. So I'm so glad that I was able to like capture those memories and capture these moments, because I think it's so important. I miss my family all the time. I miss them a lot. Being the family member that's long distance is extremely hard, because you miss out on certain moments. You don't get to see everything. You're not there for everything, and it feels like, I don't know, I know they don't feel this way, but sometimes I feel like I've turned my back or whatever because I'm so far away. But I know that the love is there and that the love is felt on both ends. So it's just beautiful to like love on them and pour into them and be poured into. So it was a great time. I'm glad. That was the highlight of my summer, honestly. Celebrating my great grandparents, like that was just beautiful. I had an amazing time doing that. And of course, while I'm doing all of this and like going out for my birthday and having a good time, I'm still actively applying to jobs. And y'all, when I tell y'all, by this point I haven't even had an interview yet. Even till this day, as I'm sitting here on this pink couch with this little plush pillow on my lap, I still have not had an interview, but I still actively apply. And something that I've been seeing is like waiting well, and just waiting and knowing this isn't in vain. But I also feel like there's something bigger here, and it's that, and I'm not sure for sure, and this is something that I'm gonna like pray about, But I'm like, maybe what God has for me isn't even going back to a 9 to 5. Maybe it's something else, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's something else. Maybe it's this. And I won't know until I'm like diligently pouring into this and like really taking this serious and really being accountable and really being consistent. I won't know. So yeah, at that point, I'm waiting well. I'm figuring it out and just still doing what I'm supposed to be doing, working like a dog. Y'all, I was working so well. I'm still working so hard. I had like these little work Crocs and they were cool. I had them for like since I started there last year. And y'all, when I tell you, I could not wear those shoes anymore because my feet were hurting so bad. So I actually went and purchased some Hokas. I was wearing Hokas to the gym. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, I was on a whole gym journey. I was going to the gym for like a couple months once the year started, and I was loving the results, but I was so tired. I was so tired because I could only go to the gym, to the trainer in the mornings, and I'm getting off work at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. some nights. I'm not going to sleep till 3, almost 4, and waking up to be at the gym at 8:30. It just got to be a lot on my body. And though I was enjoying the results of the gym and enjoying how the gym was making me feel, I didn't feel like my body was getting the rest that it needed, and that's not good either. So I've been trying to find some kind of balance and something else that I can do to still like actively pour into myself. And y'all know I've always been into the walks and taking my walks and my strolls and stuff like that. Love a walk. But maybe that's something I can get back into. The seasons are changing, so it's gonna start getting a lot cooler here soon, I'm sorry. So I'm not really too sure what it's looking like for me as far as like gym, but that'll be something we figure out. And I totally forgot what I was talking about. That's crazy, because I'm yapping. I just have so much to tell y'all. This is crazy. Like, I just have so much I want to talk about. I'm yapping. I don't know what I was saying. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Wait a minute, let me see if I can find it. I don't know, but moral of the story is just waiting, pouring into myself in other ways, and just trying to figure out what else God has for me if it's not this 9 to 5. So cool. Moving on into July started to get a little hard for me. I don't know why, but I think, well, you know what, I do know why. I stopped reading my Bible. I stopped going to church. I stopped everything. And not because it was an intentional stop, but just because like I got so caught up in life. I got so caught up in work and trying to have a work-life balance. So I'm going to work 5 times out the week. And when I say 5 times out the week, I know that's normal, but think about my hours. So I'm working 4 p.m. to 1 to 2 a.m. every night almost. So that's a lot. So I'm working like that, and then on the days I'm off, I'm trying to go grocery shopping. I'm trying to clean up my apartment. I'm trying to see my friends. I'm trying to talk on the phone, trying to catch up. Like, it's so much I'm trying to do that I felt like I started to forget about what was important, and that's God. That is God. I started to forget about why I was here, why I'm in this position. And I feel like I'm in this position a lot to really get back right with the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like, get back closer to Him. Because I can notice that when I'm going through things, I think that's when I'm like better with prayer, I'm better with my faith, I'm better with reading. And I think sometimes that's why God strips us of things too. He like, oh, you having too much fun when everything good, you forgetting about me, so He's like, I know how to fix that. And that's what He did. And, you know, I'm not mad at Him. He did what He needed to do, because I feel like I'm getting back on track. So yeah, so I stopped doing all that, and I was just like watching clips on Instagram or watching clips on TikTok, and started to feel fed in that way, which I know that's not the way, right? That's not the way to do it. So I noticed that Christianity started to get a little hard for me. It started to get hard because I think I was consuming so much of other people's thoughts and not really reading and having that time with God on my own, that everything else became so heavy. Like hearing everyone else's thoughts or what everyone else felt or felt about this or felt about that. I was just consuming so much of it that like I didn't know how I felt anymore. I no longer knew how God saw me, what God wanted from me. I started to feel forsaken. I started to feel defeated. I was starting to feel like so heavy and depressed. And that was honestly just because I shut out the communication between me and God, because I got so busy and so wrapped up into everything else that I was doing. So it just started to feel like, what was me? It started to feel like I'm in this situation because of whatever the case may be. And girl, this ain't really got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I look back at it, that's the way I feel about it. So, you know, it took some time, like, with that, and really just figuring out how to get back into that. Because, of course, when you haven't been praying for so long or reading your Bible or going to church, you just start to feel shame. And you start to feel like, oh, he don't want to hear from me now. Like, he don't want to talk to me. But that's not true, you know? Like, when he took the cross and died for our sins, he nailed that shame to the cross too, baby. Like, that shame ain't yours to carry. That depression ain't yours to carry. That anxiety ain't yours to carry. None of that is yours to carry. That addiction, like whatever it is you're like battling with, it's no longer yours to carry. And that's something that I've come to realize, is that all of these feelings that we feel, he doesn't want us to feel them. That's why he, you know, that's kind of why he died for us. But it's important for us to like bridge that gap and communicate with him and like seek him daily, so that we aren't feeling these things so heavy, and that when we do feel them, we know where to surrender them to, we know where to lay them. So I ain't here to preach to y'all, for real. I'm really not trying to preach to y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, that was July. Really, I was just battling like my relationship with God and just like Christianity as a whole. Like, it's like, this is hard. When you're going through stuff, it's hard being a Christian. Because, and granted, you know, and let me not even say being a Christian, let me say it's hard maintaining your relationship. Because I used to say I was a Christian when I was just like doing whatever I wanted to do. I had no conviction in my heart. And now I have conviction, and it's different. Like, the walk is different, the relationship is a lot different. So I can't say that. There is a difference. But you can open your Bible and find that one out, okay? I'll leave you with that little nugget. So fast forward into August. August was cool. Did I do anything fun in August? That was just last month. I don't know. I can't remember that. I don't think I did though. I think I just worked. I worked in August. I was kind of trying to like get back into the dating scene a little bit, and then I put my little toe in there and I was like, ew, I don't like that. Let me take my toe out. You know what I'm saying? I took my toe out of that real quick. So that was that, working, trying to get back into reading my Bible and stuff. And yeah, I think honestly that was August. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that was August, whatever. And also, this is something that I've never talked about, like openly. And I don't know exactly how to navigate it. I'm trying to see if it's even something I should speak about or something I should say. But you know what? I saw something on Instagram. It was like, God, if I start to overshare, make me cough. So you know what, God? If I start oversharing, you make me cough and I'm shut up. But I think in August, I was thinking a lot about moving. Just transitioning back to, I honestly don't know. That's something I need to pray about on where God wants me to go next. But just praying about moving out of Atlanta. And I liked Atlanta. I loved Atlanta. I feel like it served the purpose that I needed it to. And maybe I was here for the time I was supposed to be here. But I think I came to Atlanta with the wrong expectations. I do have family here in Atlanta, and I think I was hoping that when I came here that trying to find the right words, girl. Man, hold on, let me run. I was hoping that things would look different. And in that, I felt like in the beginning of me being here, I think I was overextending myself in a lot of ways. And you know, over time, things are just revealed. And I think I just started to realize that I needed to pour into myself. I had to remember that, you know, you can't force people to be anything other than what they want to be. You have to be okay with the place that you hold in people's lives and the place that they hold in yours, right? And I remember when I was in therapy a while back, she told me once, she was like, you know, you have to create the relationship with people in your life that is comfortable for you to move forward and to have peace. You know, like, you can't look at this person and say like, oh, this is this person to me and I expect them to show up like this. What if they can't? What if they can't? Then what? Like, how do you feel? And if you're now feeling depleted, or you're now, you know, like second guessing yourself or thinking less of yourself, that's not good. That's not good. You need to step back, you need to reevaluate, and you need to create boundaries. Boundaries are okay. I used to people please bad. Like, I would people please to the point where it's like, if everybody else is happy and I'm sad, that's cool. I just want to make sure everybody else is cool. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that that's not okay. That's not okay. You know, I remember hearing before that when you love, like, when you care about people and you love them, that doesn't mean access, you know? I don't owe you access to me, but I do owe you love. And I will always lead with love, and I'll always lead with respect. Everybody could always expect to get that out of me 100%. And so that's just something I've been able to adapt. And I think that me coming here, I wasn't nurturing that. I was just thinking about what could come of it or whatever. And when I was let down, I think I was hurt greatly. And now I've just been reevaluating like my intentions of coming here and stuff like that. So just figuring that out and stuff like that, I think is how my August has went. And just realizing that it's okay to just wipe your hands, you know? Wipe your hands and just pray for people and wish them the best and love from a distance, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was kind of what I went through in August. September. Oh, we're in September now, girl. Hey. First of all, I have to say, going into September, I didn't realize how many of y'all had birthdays. And then I thought about it. What is 9 months before September? Somewhere around Christmas and New Year's. Somewhere around there. Y'all parents was just doing what, you know what they was doing. And that's why we here. Like, oh my God, it is so many of y'all birthdays. I've celebrated 5 birthdays already in September, and it is just, what's today? It's the 14th. It is the 14th, and I've celebrated so many birthdays. And I think there's a few more to come. And that is so great. And there are a few more to come. 3 more birthdays that I just thought of on top of my head to come. That is insane, but that's all right. So we're back in September. It's cool, it's cute so far. I've been feeling pretty good. I know we're all like talking about reset in September and stuff, so I've really just been trying to lock back in, get back to what's important. I've been thinking about getting on social media for a while, maybe just for like a couple weeks, maybe a month or something like that. I don't know yet. I'm not off yet, so don't hold me to it, but I think I'm gonna do it. So yeah, been thinking about that. Also been thinking about dipping my big toe back in that dating pool, child. We're gonna see what happens there. I'm open to it. I think I have like a different viewpoint on dating now though. Like, I don't know, I just don't take it as serious, and not as serious as in like, oh, I'm out here dating for fun. I'm not dating for fun. I am dating to find my husband and dating to marry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't out here just casually doing that stuff. But I'm not taking it as serious as far as I'm just having a conversation with people. If the conversation continues and we like each other, cool. If it don't, cool. Like, oh me, I just used to be so distraught about stuff, child. Like wanting to get a man to like me or whatever, trying to feel chosen or whatever. And it's like, I am chosen by God, girl. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good, genuinely. I know that the man will come when it's time. So I'm not pondering too much on it, honestly. It's cool. I've just been feeling, I don't know, I've just been feeling like I'm ready to get back into dating, so to speak. I've also been feeling very inspired, hence why we're here now, how I'm sitting here doing this video with y'all, just trying to catch y'all up on life, where I've been at, you know, what's going on. It's probably gonna be a little long. I'm looking at the time up there and I'm like, I've been talking for a minute. So this is gonna be a long one, but it feels so good to be back and to just be chatting with y'all. Like, this is what makes me happy, you know, like doing this brings me so much joy. So yeah, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be back with y'all. So funny, I was talking to basically my sister. She's like a sister to me, Star. I was talking to her and we were talking about, I was telling her how, like, you know, I want to do this content thing, I want to get back out there, but I just don't feel like I'm creative enough for it. Like, I don't feel like I have all the ideas. I don't feel like when I take my phone out to take a picture, I get the right angles or I got the right aesthetic. Like, I just don't feel like I have that. And she was like, girl, do you know who our dad is? She was like, the creator of the universe. Like, he's the most creative person there is. And she was like, have you asked him what you should do? Have you asked him to give you creative ideas? And ever since she said that, I've just honestly been praying about it. And it's just crazy. I'm just so excited for what's to come, and hopefully, like, you know, hopefully I can keep this momentum up and just continue here on TikTok, even on Instagram, for like the plans that I have and things that I want out of my channel. I'm just so excited. And as I was like starting out this video, I started to think about a scripture that I came across. And I have my Bible here, and I just want to read the scripture really quick. It's short, it ain't too long. Like I said earlier, I ain't here to preach to y'all, but this did speak to me. And it's Zechariah 4 verse 10, and it says, for who despises the day of small things? These 7 eyes of the Lord, which scan throughout the whole earth, will rejoice when they see the ceremonial stone in Zerubbabel's hand. And that sticks out to me and speaks to me so much, because I don't know, it just goes back to like God being so kind and him being so gracious, and like he's like, these things look so small to you. Like the start of this, doing these videos or posting videos and getting only having like 100 or a couple hundred subscribers or whatever seems so small. All of this seems so small. Like, I don't know, maybe this video will get a lot of views, maybe it won't. And if it won't, like, it's gonna seem so small. But it's like, why despise the small beginnings? Why despise these moments? You know, like, these moments are what, I don't know, I think one, what keeps us grounded, also what keeps us seeking the Lord, but it also like makes us so appreciative when he gives us something so big. You know, okay, I have a couple hundred subscribers now, I'm not maintaining that well. Like, quite frankly, I'm not maintaining that well. What I'm gonna do with 10,000? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it puts things into perspective a lot. And it's like, why despise the small beginnings? He doesn't despise them. He sees them as great. He sees them as big. And I don't know, maybe somebody needed that, but you know, also a good reminder. My camera cut off again, and that's probably because I was talking good stuff. So but anyway, what we aren't changing, we're accepting. So if there's anything in your life that you're not happy with, whether that's weight, whether that's job, whether that's relationships, whether that's whatever the case is, change it. See how you can pivot, see what you can do different, see what the Lord wants you to do, and just go from there. Take off, and I don't know, take off and see what happens. You know, see what happens. If it's the wrong step, trust that the Lord will redirect you, guide you, put you back on the right path. You know, his word says, you make your bed in hell, I will lay there with you. And I truly believe that there's not too far we can go from God when we're in his will, that he'll leave us, you know. And that's not to say that his grace doesn't run out, because it does. So don't take advantage. But I think it's a good reminder to know that there isn't too far we can go that we'll be without him. So So yeah, I think I've got to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you missed me as much as I missed you. I hope we can have a little conversation down in the comments. Just let me know how you're liking this, what you would like to see in the future moving forward. But yeah, I'm glad to be back, y'all. This feels amazing. I hope it's not too much longer before we have another video. So yes, thank y'all for being here. Thank you for watching till the end. This means a lot. This means a ton. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.